Yeah, hello guys to our next episode of U-204 Shenanigans in the North Atlantic. It's now April 15th, 1943. We have been in Brest for a little bit longer than usual because we had some things fitted up to our boat, and it's this thing here. A brand new radar, FUMO 30. FUMO stands for Funkmessortungsgerät. That's the German word for radar, and as you can see, it is not used anymore in modern German because radar is simply easier to speak it. So before that we had a FUMO 29, which had a fitted array of antennas at the front of the conning tower, which means every time I want to have a 360-degree radar search, I have to turn the boat 360 degrees. Not with this anymore. This is a 360 rotating antenna, as you can see. I mean, the range is still abysmally bad with about 7,500 meters, but it should be very useful in nights and foggy or other bad weather situations, and of course when we are shadowing a convoy. We still have the Biscay Cross, the radar warner for enemy airplanes which are equipped with radar. It does not work with non-radar equipped aircrafts, contrary to the American SJ radar, which worked for every kind of aircraft. If the aircraft entered the radius of the American radar, it just started to crank up a noise. No direction, no range, just a noise, and everybody knew to get the hell down under the surface. This thing here only works with radar equipped enemy airplanes, and by April 1943, it's 2:23 in the morning now. It does not even work with every kind of radar equipped enemy airplane. So yeah, we need to be very cautious now. The U-boat Waffe has received a tremendous beating in this month already. We have now the 15th of April and we have lost already 15 boats. So yeah, we need to be careful. There are many reports of aircraft attacking right in the night, permanent aircraft attacking, heavy air coverage above convoys, destroyers attacking. It seems that they have all equipped with radar now. So yeah, that's about that. Then we have another new thing. As you can see, we had to remove the deck gun, which means the time of the artillery duels and running gun battles are definitely over. I tried to keep it, but the BDU said nope, and then we had to remove it. So this thing will end up on one of the many patrol boats in the German Kriegsmarine, the surface units, the small 1,500 or even less ton patrol boats, replacing their vintage World War I equipment they had at sometimes even older than that shit, or captured French artillery pieces and all that crap. So yeah, we also have a new 1WO right from the school is first deployment. Then we also have a new navigator, also right from the school. It's his first deployment either. So yeah, we have been quite active now. The rest of the crew, of course, had some vacation. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, most of them spent it in some houses of ill repute anyway. I mean, that's a sort of a Navy tradition, I guess. So, yeah. Our new patrol quadrant is AM 53. That's right there. And it's now April 1943, and what the hell of a crazy SOB to go even in there, or to even think to go in there. This area here, and also this area here, were the most heavily mined by the Royal Navy. In the end of the war, when they were really desperate and they tried to get in, they lost quite a few boats in the St. George Channel. I think alone here in AM 95, if memory serves, they lost 4 submarines only to the minefields. Not even counting ASW measures, and it was even worse in the Bristol Channel, if I think, yeah. So we don't go to AM 53 until it's absolutely necessary. So, yeah, as we can see, this here is already the hotspot. That's the air coverage from 1943, the thick lines here, which means the gap is closing, and just because there is no air coverage from land bases doesn't mean there are aircraft out there, because by the year of 1943, the escort carriers, both from the United States Navy and the Royal Navy, were forced to reckon with. I mean, U-505 was captured right about here back in the day by a escort carrier group from the US Navy, the cursed boat of the Kriegsmarine, U-505. The last commander was one of the oldest in the Kriegsmarine available with U-505. He was brought in there to bring back the morale on a higher level, because his predecessor committed suicide in the command room of U-505. During a lengthy depth charge attack, he broke and he shot himself with his service weapon. And yeah, that of course was a huge bad hit to the crew's morale. And then they brought in the last commander, which was also commanding U-505 when it was taken in captivity. He was not a career soldier. He was originally a merchant navy man from the German merchant navy, and a veteran of the Reichsmarine in the interwar years. And he was a well-respected officer, and he was well-liked by the crew. But yeah, he did not have the time to get the crew back up to a morale level which would have been made possible that they at least had a fighting chance. So yeah, U-505, the cursed boat of the Kriegsmarine. So now let's go. Let's see. Yeah, our torpedo complement is the same as last time. We have a mixture of T3As, that's electrical torpedoes here. Then we have the prototype homing torpedoes, 2 sets of the G7ES or the T4 torpedo. That's these 2 here with the red warhead. In reality, of course, they didn't have different colored warheads. They all looked the same. You had to read the type stamping on the torpedo, and but here in the game it's a nice addition to see on the first glance what torpedoes you have still available. Then we have another set of T3s, and we have 2 T2s. The externals, of course, are always type 1s, the wet heaters. On the other hand, torpedo loadout is and was still commander's choice until the war's end. There were many guys who never trusted the electrical torpedoes and used wet heaters until way into 1943. before they were considered or told to change it because the bubble trail by then was too easily spotted. So yeah, we have a nice radar set. We have some new crew members. We have, of course, not enough sausages as always. I need to have some stern words with the quartermaster here, that's for sure. I mean, you know, bread is all fine and dandy, but what would you put on a bread? I mean, bread is made by God and by design to be eaten with sausages and meat, and not that slop there with peach taste. That's heresy. So yeah, let's continue on our way. We are leaving the Brest area by night. Some commanders even left Brest or the other French harbors on their ordered time. There's example of Peter Kremer, who was the commanding officer of U-333 at the time. He left harbor always at a time which was not ordered. He took, at one example, he took the whole crew to the movies and paid out of his pocket, and then he left about 4 or 5 hours later than ordered, just to avoid the possibility that some French partisans posted here on the coast would radio the leaving of the boat. So he assumed that there maybe is a leak in the flotilla command, you know, civilian worker or loose lips. Not a bad idea, actually. I mean, it's back at that time. I mean, with that slow traveling speeds they had, 4 or 5 hours less, it's not really an important thing, to be honest. So yeah, okay. There we have the moon. It's a nice dark night. We just have to be careful with the mines. We had the... Oh god, yeah, there they are again. Shit.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
I knew it. These punks, there they are. Oh, there's another one. Holy crappy. We need to get rid of them. They're a danger for every traveling ship here. Oh my, we need to be careful with these things here. Are there some out there again? Nope, there's nothing out there. Get the brickwork back. Yeah, it's sad that the Bridge Watch does not report enemy mine sightings or own mines which have been ripped loose from their cables. That would have been a nice addition to the game, but anyways, we have found them. We have to be careful. Okay, let's switch the radar off until we are out at sea. Yeah, so if you're traveling at higher time acceleration and you suddenly have the message your boat was sunk, it's have been mines. You need to be careful with these devil's eggs. Oh, we have a U-boat sighting. 336. There it is. There it is. One of the few to come back this month. Hopefully he had some success. But to be honest, making it back from his patrol is already an achievement in itself right now at that time. So yeah. Go into harbor, boys. Get yourself a metric boatload of booze and beers. I mean, actually, look at that. The reflection of the moon on the water. It looks really good. I mean, this game is now almost 17 years old, and to be honest, with the mods, it's still a good game to play. Say what you want, but all I ever wanted was a Silent Hunter 3 with a modern graphic. That's it. I don't need I don't need more. I mean, make it a historically correct game with modern graphics. And I would be happy to play that, but yeah, I have to admit the U-boat as an example is not my cup of tea. I tried it, but it's way too arcadey and not my thing. But it's a good game. It's well made. That's absolutely sure. It's not a bad game. So if you want to play it, by all means, do it. It's an absolutely good game. It's well made. And much respect to the developers of U-boat. You have done a great job, and the U-boat model itself is lovely. I love that. The graphics are good and all that. It's not just my type of game, you know. But nevertheless, if you want to try out something new, something different, go and play it. So right now, okay, we are leaving Brest, still spotting for some mines, but so far it looks like we are good to go. Yeah, sad. No more Decon. I liked the Decon action, to be honest. I mean, of course, some of the U-boat commanders took it up to 11, like Victor Schütze. He had a running gun battle with an armed merchant which went over 5 hours before he could sink the ship. And but that was very early in the war. He commanded a Type 7B by then, and yeah. These times are definitely gone right now, as most of the merchant ships are armed now. It would be suicidal to do that, because in reality, to be honest, one well-placed caliber 50 round, only one, at the right point, hitting the boat, like let's say somewhere here at the conning tower or here on the saddle tanks. You know, we should not forget these are filled with fuel. One caliber 50 round hitting the right place at the wrong time, and this boat is not able to dive anymore. These are not armed combat units designed to take on armed counterparts, not even an armed merchant ship. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, we still have our trusty U204, which is by this date already 3 years old. The original U204 was sadly sunk on its first patrol. It was a brand new boat, went out with a brand new crew, and ran into expert Royal Navy destroyers, and was sunk with all hands lost already back in 1940. So yeah. Yeah, another thing I want to mention is I have rejoined the workforce recently because retirement sucks ass. So I have to reschedule my upload schedule. I tried to have Cold Waters and War on the Sea continued. I might just upload it on different days. So please bear with me, and apologies for the inconvenience. But this week I had very much to do, and I work as a technischer Leiter now. Technischer Leiter is a technical leader in English, but the most appropriate term in English would be a chief engineer. So yeah, I'm working full-time now again. And yeah, but I try to keep up the content, of course. Be assured this channel won't die. It's a hobby of mine, and I have over 400 subscribers now, and I appreciate every one of you. Be assured of that. Thank you so much, guys, for making this channel yeah, a success. I say it. For me, it's a success. I have never expected to get to 400 subscribers, and I'm proud of that, to be honest. It's a teamwork. Yeah, it's a teamwork. You watch my videos, I make them, we team. So far, for me, 400 subscribers, that's the same like one of these big boys here with millions of subscribers. And as this is a hobby, I also can assure you my videos will never be monetized. There won't be any sponsors for shitty mobile games. You know, please play shite Morning Legends or what that crap name is. That won't happen. There will also not be e-bagging for a Patreon, because this is a hobby of mine. I'm good with my money, and all I want is that you enjoy my stuff, have a good time, watch my videos with a beverage of your choice, have a great time, and I want to have you come back and watch my next video. That's all I want. So this said, if you see a video which is monetized, I have a few of them. They have been content claimed by rights holders for numerous dubious reasons, because to be honest, the copyright claims and copyright strike system on YouTube is utterly bloody broken. Every idiot can make a fake copyright strike, and then you have to counter report that shit, and it's a mess. Anyways, yeah, we are going out to our patrol. The nice times, the happy times are definitely over. It's April 15, 1943. Local time 0246 now. And, yep, that's all good. And, yeah, the tide has turned. The hunter has become the hunted. And as we say in Germany, zu vieler Jäger ist des Hasen tot. That means too many hunters are the certain death of the rabbit. Yeah, let's see how far we can go. In all the years since 2005, I still use my the CD I have, which I bought in 2005. This is not the Steam version, it's the CD version I'm playing. And over the years I bought me a few more, you know, as a backup just in case. And I also have, of course, the Steam version also as a backup just in case. Yeah, it has been a great game. It's the only game I have on my numerous hard disks, or now I have a SSD, of course. That's the only game which was on and off over the years. I have over 100 games on Steam which I didn't even touch because I got them for free as from a few friends and all that stuff. But this one here, I think I could have spent maybe about the same amount of time I played EVE Online. Easily 10,000 hours, easily. So yeah, I like this game, as you can see and hear. Yeah, okay, let's speed up the things a little bit. We need to get out of the shallow water, because if we are attacked right now, we are done, because here the water is just 18 meters. That's, yeah, we can barely make it to periscope depth. So if now an airplane would come and the Royal Air Force got that bolt, they attacked you right about here, maybe about 100 kilometers away from the coastline. They already started attacking in 1943 with radar-equipped Wilkes Wellingtons, radar-equipped B-24s. They also used a few B-17s, but strangely, the Royal Air Force, especially Coastal Command, was very for the B-24. They liked it. It had a long range, which was especially good for coverage of the North Atlantic. It also could carry a heavy payload. It could be fitted with radar and the Lee light. Then they had PBYs, or the Catalina. The name Catalina was usually used by the Royal Air Force first. Yeah, so we need to be extremely careful. And of course they also had still the Hudsons and Lodestar. No, not Lodestar, that's out of the thing, but they still use the Hudsons on relatively more silent sectors, like here in Africa down there, or in South Africa. Then they had, of course, the most dangerous of them all, the Short Sunderland. They also used mosquitoes to some extent, and the Bristol Bowfighters. And the Bowfighter is the hell of a war machine, and especially by 1943, when the United States Army Air Force introduced wing-mounted rockets, it did not take long to the Royal Air Force and the Coastal Command to fit these rockets under the wings of a Bristol Bowfighter, and that made that beast the hell of an airplane. Especially in the Mediterranean, the Bristol Beaufighter was an extremely dangerous opponent for both the Luftwaffe and the U-boats. Oh, we have small neutral. Yep, there they are. Small neutral convoy going south-southeast, 5 knots. Going to Spain and Portugal, I guess. So yeah, let's get that up. Pro tip, if you play Silent Hunter 3, never run it faster than 256 time acceleration. Oh, we have another ship spotted. Yep, that's the usual artillery barge. It looks like it uses the usual 10.5 centimeter guns. Okay, they have the classic 20 millimeter quadruple or the flak feeling, and then they have the Ehrlichons. I mean, Ehrlichon made a shitload of money with that weapon design. I mean, there was not one nation in World War II which did not use the 20 millimeter Ehrlichon. If you remember the pictures of the American aircraft carriers, where they were riddled with these 20 millimeter Ehrlichons and the 40 millimeter Bofors, but the 20 millimeter Ehrlichon was also used by Germany. And the 40 millimeter Bofors single barrel version was also used by Germany. It was called the Flak 28, and it was bought in the interwar years. Only a few of them, but of course captured 40 millimeter Bofors were also used. They were captured in huge numbers at the Eastern Front, because the Russians produced them in license. They were also captured on quite some numbers in Dunkirk, and then were relegated to naval anti-aircraft artillery units. The Navy had their own flak units. They for example, were responsible for the coverage of Wilhelmshaven and Kiel. They also, together with Army and Air Force flak units, covered for Hamburg. And the 40 millimeter Bofors were mostly relegated to Norway and to minor harbors like Stralsund or Danzig. And the 20 millimeter Ehrlichon, best example, the 20 millimeter MGFF or FFM, which was mounted in the BF 109E series. It's basically the same, just with a shorter barrel than the United States Navy 20 millimeter Ehrlichon. Ammo and the drum magazines are interchangeable, to be honest. Yeah, at this guys in Switzerland from Ehrlichon, they really earned some good coin with that weapons design. I mean, it is a good weapon, no doubt about it. The 40 millimeter Bofors, as an example, is still used today with modernized variants. The German Army had reserve units, from the inactive reserve units back in the day when we had the Army worth the name, and that sorry state of military we have now. and they were all closed up and scrapped in the early 1990s after the reunification of Germany. They had 40 millimeter L70s, radar guided. And I think some of them are also still used by South American militaries. And I think some NATO militaries still have them too. The 40 millimeter Bofors L70. The World War II model was an L40 or 45, I guess. So yeah, weapon design is still good to go today. So let's speed that up a little bit here. We need to get out of the shallow waters as soon as possible. Yeah. .209, yeah, that's oh yeah, look at that. That's a German. Looks like a merchant raider or an auxiliary cruiser or something like that. Oh, hey, crap, that's a good armed ship. Oh, oops. I mean, look at that. There's a 4-inch gun. Then we have the feeling on each side. There's another, I guess, 37 millimeter anti-aircraft gun. Then we have a feeling up here. Ah, that's a nice one here. Yep, looks good. But that's definitely not the ship type. A ship type used by the Kriegsmarine. You can see it. It's clearly an American design. It looks like the section looks like from a Hog Islander, but it was adapted to Kriegsmarine service. You can see the mine spike here. The idea was if you hit the mine with the bow, it should either lead the mine to the side or make it explode a little bit in front of the boat, so the damage would not be that great. But as far as I know, that thing was just more, you know, for psychological support, you know, like a support dog or something like that. But this one here actually does not look like a German ship design. You can see it by the bridge here. You can see it by the mast. That looks more like a ship design from the United States Maritime Commission. Sorry, I had to answer the phone. Yeah, as I said, that looks like a mixture of a C2 cargo and a Hog Islander. And anyways, let's continue our patrol. Yep, we made it out here. Okay, now we need to speed that up and get into our patrol quadrant. And I cut the video here and be back with you soon. Yeah, there they come. Yeah, there they come. Thank God the Type 7 is such a fast diver. Holy...
Derzeitige Tiefe 3,0.
Oh wow,
Derzeitige Tiefe 4,0.
They're getting pretty precise with their droppings, that's for sure.
Derzeitige Tiefe 5,0.
Holy.
Derzeitige Tiefe 6,0.
So far, no damage. Nope, no damage. There they come. Yeah. We better get used to it, I guess. Cough, cough. Yeah.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Whew, yeah. Nobody left. Let's do a... Yeah, then business as usual, I would say, and that means 4 hours submerged, and then we'll have a look again. Yeah, let's see. That's good. So at least there won't be any non-radar equipped airplanes.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Auftauchen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
Whoa! Yeah, as I said, we better get used to the aircraft. So let's continue our patrol, and then we need to get out of that shallow water stuff here. We have...
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Tiefe unter Kiel ist 143.
Yeah, okay, that's enough for a crash dive, so at least that, but I don't want to be surprised by some destroyers in that shallow waters. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, we just received the radio message. The Milk Cow U487 has redeployed to a new patrol quadrant. It's available there from today, 16th April, until 11th of May. So that's a good position here. If we have to refuel and restock, we can use this one here. Albeit AK quadrant. Yeah, that's right in the middle of the AK quadrant. That's right there in the coverage of the enemy Air Force. So that will be interesting, to say the least. But anyway, if we have to, we have U-487, U-462. We still have the U-boat Tender Gelting in Las Palmas and Max Albrecht in El Ferrol. But that's about it in the northern part of the Atlantic so far. Then we have, of course, the Navy Tender Neustadt right here. They have also redeployed. They were, in our last patrol, they were around this area here, just south of Cape Town. They have redeployed to this position, but that's a supply ship for the monsoon boats, which are going to Penang and Japanese occupied territories, which later in the war become their own flotilla back there. I mean, in reality, it was not its own flotilla. They were still managed by the flotilla in Lorient, but technically they were on their own down there. And to be honest, given the results, it was a terrible waste of good men and boats. It was actually not worth the hassle, to be honest. What also would be nice would be a mod. I don't know if that is possible, but a mod where you can play as a German merchant raider, you know. That would be nice. A surface merchant raider. I mean, ship 16 left Wilhelmshaven, then they got through the Denmark Strait, went right down to the South Pacific, sunk ships here and here. Then they went all around South Africa, laying mines around that area here. Then they had a short break at the French South and Atlantic and Arctic Islands. And then they went all the way up here, sank ships in the Indian Ocean. Then they went all the way around Australia, sank a few ships in that area here, went all around back, and then they were sunk by a Royal Navy cruiser in around that area here. They were picked up by other U-boats, the survivors, and were brought to the Navy ship Python, or Python in English, which was sunk by another Royal Navy cruisers about 3 days later. And then all the survivors of the supply ship and the ship 16 merchant raider had to be picked up by numerous German and Italian boats and were brought back to Brest in 31st December 1942, I think it was. Yeah, that was quite the travel. And the commander of the ship 16, a guy named Roge, he later rejoined the German Navy in 1955 and retired in 1970 as a rear admiral. So yeah, there we are, a tiny little speck in a metric boatload of water. I mean, look at that. Seriously, look at that. That's what Uncle Carl said at the beginning of the war. He would needed 300 boats, 100 at the front, 100 on the way to and back from the front line, and 100 at repair and resupply. And then he said it might have worked. He never said it would have worked. In his German memoirs, he said it might have worked. But that, of course, was all thrown out of the window at the moment the United States entered the war, because they could outproduce everything what the German U-boats could have sunk. I mean, look at the Liberty ships and the Victory ships, at what pace they were built. Look at the Fletcher class. 176 Fletcher class destroyers were built in the war. I mean, this is unbelievably. Look at the jeep carriers. Look at the Essex class, and they built the Iowas. And holy crap! I mean, just imagine that industrial power. And back then, the United States only had about 145 million citizens, not like today, where they are nearing the I don't know, 370, 380 million citizen mark. I mean, back in the 1940s, there were really parts of this country empty. I mean, Kansas has not much population today, but just imagine how many people would there be in 1940. Or Montana. Montana is 10,000 square miles larger in land mass than Germany today. And it has today only about 2.5 or 3 million people living in it. Can you imagine that? I mean, we have 85 million people living in Germany. Holy crap, I would love to visit Montana one day. That must be so beautiful when you have your neighbor a 5-hour walk away. That must be so beautiful. That's a place I would want to live, to be honest, where I have my house and I can see on Monday who is coming on Friday to visit me. That would be great. And I have heard they have good winters in Montana with much snow, because I absolutely hate summers. Like, seriously. I'm starting already to feel unwell, to be honest, when it goes above 80 degrees Fahrenheit. I hate it. But when we're talking about 40 to 60, that's my range of temperature where I'm good with. Yeah, or maybe Alaska, but in Alaska there are so many bears. Montana it is. Yeah. The good times in the Caribbean are also over. We cannot reach it anymore without the Type 9. No supply ships available anymore. In reality, that supply ship was what was here did never exist in the early stages of the war. This was basically a placeholder for the Vichy French islands here, because we use them to refuel. In the early stages of the German U-boat operations in the Caribbean, we used the Vichy French ports on the islands here to refuel, resupply, and if necessary, get wounded and prisoners off board. So that Navy tanker Python up there was never at that place. She was way farther south, about this area here and this area here. Sometimes she went a little bit down here. Yep. And that's what the old man in Das Boot meant when he said 2 boats on the same space, and in the meantime they are traveling without any problems from the USA to the British Isles. That's it. In that moment we're here, there are maybe 2 convoys up there and no boat in the vicinity. It happened quite often. I mean, don't get the wrong picture about these huge convoy battles. Sure, they happened, but they didn't happen every time they spotted a convoy. There were convoys even in 1942 who traveled without seeing an enemy submarine for the whole travel from Halifax to Liverpool. It happened. And of course, when the tide shifted, it happened every more and more. And even in the last 5 months of the war, when we only had the bases left in Wilhelmshaven, Kiel and Norway, with the measly sinking numbers in tonnage, we still lost 124 submarines. What a waste of good men. It remembers me of that part where Band of Brothers, where the one guy said from Easy Company, yeah, maybe without the war, maybe we could have been friends, gone hunting and fishing. Yeah, I like the idea. To be honest, I like the idea. My grandpa made great friends in the USA when he was a prisoner of war. He was a prisoner of war in Bamberg County. And he said that was the first time he ever ate peanuts in his life, because that wasn't the thing in Germany before 1945. Nobody even knew what peanut butter was. The US Army brought that stuff. Well, corn was prior to 1945 only grown in Germany as animal feed. Nobody ate that stuff until the U.S. Army introduced corn cobs with butter and all that stuff and popcorn. Yeah. And now, today, 95% of the corn which we eat is imported from the USA, and the other 5% from Mexico. And the corn we grow in Germany goes to biofuel and animal feed. I mean, why grow the stuff yourself when you can have the good stuff from the USA? I mean, you know what I'm saying? And I love some corn, that's for sure. And pumpkin pie. I could die for that shit. No wonder I weigh about 220 pounds now. Jesus Christ, see, I'm such a glutton. But on the other hand, you know what they say, food is the erotic of the ages, especially in my age. Yeah, we have convoy spotted, not spotted, but reported, sorry. So, there he is. AM73 south-southwest, and south-southwest is 202.5. Okay, 202. Okay, now there we go. Now we just need to get in front of them. Okay. Okay, now let's see. Ah, shit. And this one goes there. Yup. Okay, we have now 1533.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Volle Fahrt voraus.
And let's say in 5 hours it's 20 o'clock. That's good. 5 yeah, there are 5 knots. 6 hours, that's 56 6 hours 56 kilometers. 56 kilometers. There we are. Oh man, we have plenty of time to get there.
Herr Kaloin, ein Drittel Fahrt voraus.
Let me make a shiny, nice night attack. Yep, we are there in about 3 hours. That means we have plenty of time to get into position. So I cut the video here and be back with you when we have a visual. Okay, so let's see. I could spot them on the Uzo, and I already sent a status report and a contact report. So we need to see. There they are.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Oh, there's the troop transport in there. Nice. Oh crap. Destroyers everywhere. Up. It's a smaller unit. About 2,000 tons. But we have the big boys right back there. There we have the troop transport. Big standard tanker. T2. Yep, definitely a T2. Oh, airplanes. Looks like Ferry Fulmars, uh-huh. There's the troop transport. There we go. Some nice targets there. There's another oiler back there. There's another one. Oh yeah. That's some nice targets there.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Oh, that's a coal transport, not an oiler. Okay, anyway. Nice ship models. Nice, very nice. There's another one. Yep, there we have a really old tramp steamer. Oh, look at that. Tanks, okay. So these guys going 202.5, that's that direction. So these most likely are going either to the Mediterranean, or they go through the Mediterranean over to the Pacific, but that's definitely a southbound convoy. So yeah, now let's see what we have there. We need to get a little bit closer to. Yo, we have a visual. There they come. There's the escort. Can't see the other escorts, but they are there, that's for sure. So, yeah. Need to adjust the course a little bit.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Neuer Kurs 3-0.
There they are. We have preset the speed. We have preset the running length, 2,000 meters. Let's see.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 0 Grad.
I mean, I want to go
Jawohl,
for
Herr Kaloin.
the troop transport, of course. We have a freighter here, we have a freighter here, we have... That's the troop transport.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Jesus Christy.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
There we go. Troop transport 7,500, okay. Then we have the freighter.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Standard freighter 6,300, okay. And that's the tanker.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Standard tanker 8,000 tons. That's a nice assortment of ships right there. There we have another
Jawohl,
freighter.
Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Standard freighter again. Okay, nice. That's the smaller units there. I think these are the coal
Jawohl,
ships.
Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Yeah. Bulk freighter, there we go. 2,900 tons, yeah. What do we have here? Destroyer.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Clemson class. Oh, ha ha. Where is the... Oh, there he is. Patrol boat.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
A patrol boat. Looks like a downgraded flower class to me, but nevertheless, dangerous is dangerous. Where is the destroyer in the front of the goddamn convoy? I can't see him. Where is he? Yep. That's one of the 50 Lend-Lease destroyers they got for the destroyers for bases agreement they had. Most famous of them, of course, HMS Campbelltown, who was used as a huge bomb in the San Jose raid. This one here is not really... But
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
where is that destroyer? I cannot see the destroyer in front of the convoy.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Yeah, that's a standard freighter, okay. So where the hell is the destroyer? There he is. You little sneaky bastard.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Oh. Well, at least at that time in the war, we don't have to deal with neutrals anymore inside the convoys, because everybody and his mom has declared war on us. Makes things a little bit easier to... Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's bad. Bad guy here. These are really dangerous. Let's see, how far are we away?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Estimated range 14 kilometers. Okay. Man, I need to stay up and wait for the reply of the BDU. Maybe we can form a wolf pack. I don't know. Man, come on. Seriously.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Where the... Okay, we have at least one on the side, one on the front, one on the other side, and then one on the back. So we have most likely 4 escorts. Let's see. Come on, BDU, give me some report. What should I do? Should I go in or should I shadow? $200, 202. We are turning around and shadowing until
202.
told to do so otherwise.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
There he is. Actually, a nice camouflage scheme here. That's not... yeah, that really looks good. But we need to be careful. I mean, these things here don't have a radar. But the V and W class over there has one. So we need to be careful. Don't know if that looks like a regular search pattern. We need to keep an eye on this guy.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 4 Knoten.
I think we can switch that off now. We see them pretty good. Okay, now let's see.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 5 Knoten.
So my plan is to stay in front of the convoy and keep a contact on him, and maybe we can form up a wolf pack. That would be great. Maybe it works out this time, unless of course we got some unwarranted attention.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
There they are. So we are at the same speed now as the convoy. Roughly the same course. So now let's see. We have to wait for an answer from Uncle Carl. Yeah, there they are. I just sent another contact report, and I have still no answer from Uncle Carl. I go up to 6 knots to open up the distance a little bit.
6 Knoten.
Come on, Uncle Carl, give me something.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 5 Knoten.
Come on. Come on, man. Answer my contact reports, please. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, okay, we just received another message from the BDU. Nicht nachlassen, weiter Füllung halten. Which means we need to keep the contact, which I'm doing. I have already sent 3 contact reports on an hourly basis, and I will do that now too. The next one is due at 2200. But man, I need to get some serious... Oh yeah, I need to get slower. I need to get 4 knots.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 3 Knoten.
Jawohl,
Otherwise I lose the contact in the night. Now let's see, maybe we can form up a wolf pack, I don't know. Okay, it's 2200. I sent the next status report and contact position and all that stuff, so we might get lucky this time. He said we should keep the contact, which we are doing.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 5 Knoten.
I'm always changing between 4 to 6 knots because I don't want to get into the destroyer's radar range. Right now they have not picked us up, so let's hope for the best.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Let's see, maybe we have an estimated
Jawohl, Herr
range.
Kaloin.
12,000 meters, yeah, that should be okay. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay, it's 2300 now. We have sent the next position report. Let's see, maybe he can get some other U-boats here. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be extremely nice if we could get some support now. There they are. Nothing happened so far. Yeah, let's see.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Große Fahrt voraus. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Volle Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, there he is, a little bit too close for my nerf costume, to be honest, and I want to have that guy a little bit further away. He is 8,000 meters away. I will open up the distance now a little bit. I don't want to be too close to the convoy. I want to send status and contact reports as long as I can. Maybe we can go and have some other U-boats here, hopefully soon.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, 8,500. Yeah, we need to be careful, extremely careful. Okay, it's 2 minutes past midnight. I have sent another contact report. I'm still shadowing the convoy. So far, nothing happened. I have not received any information from the BDU, so we need to see what's going on here. Luckily, we haven't been found out by the destroyers. Okay, 1 o'clock in the morning. Next report is out.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 5 Knoten. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Derzeitige Fahrt 6 Knoten.
Okay, now let's see. We need to get a result somewhere, somehow. Okay, I just received that the U-boats do not report anymore, and I should attack on my own decision. So which will we do now?
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 3-2 Grad Backbord. Ruder 3-9 Grad Backbord. Große Fahrt voraus.
Yeah, that's bad. That's actually pretty sad. All the work for naught, but yeah, it's 1943. It's not too easy anymore.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 0 Grad. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 1-3 Grad Steuerbord. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 0 Grad.
Okay, let's go for the attack.
Jawohl, Herr
Let's
Kaloin.
see where we are. There they are.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
16,000 meters, okay.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Seerohrtiefe.
Auf Tauchstationen.
Okay.
Derzeitige Tiefe 1-0.
Now
Herr Kaloin. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
we slowly but surely. Oh, look at that! It is such nice ships. Yeah. We slowly creep into position.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Schleichfahrt.
Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher. Auf 357, große Entfernung. Kontakt, Kriegsschiff, kommt näher. Auf 7, große Entfernung.
There they are. Let's see.
Kontakt, Kriegsschiff, entfernt sich. Auf 346, große Entfernung. Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher. Auf 355, große Entfernung.
Yo, now let's see. Let's get the guard guys a little bit of sleep. The guard guys, I'm sorry, the watch guys.
Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher auf 357, große Entfernung. Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher auf 359, große Entfernung. Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher auf 1, große Entfernung. Kontakt, Kriegsschiff, kommt näher auf 0, große Entfernung.
Now let's see.
Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher auf 359, große Entfernung.
They're coming pretty good. There is the destroyer, which is a BMW.
Ziel wird identifiziert.
Yep, that's that guy. We have identified them before. That's the freighter.
Ziel wird identifiziert.
Standard freighter, 6,300 tons. That's the
Ziel wird identifiziert.
troop transport, yeah, and then should be this one. Yep, that's the tanker.
Ziel wird identifiziert.
Standard tanker, 8,000 tons. Ah, that would be a nice one. Okay, we have preset the run time, the range, 2,000 meters. We have 5 knots, that's estimated. Yeah, let's see. And now we are slowly creeping into position. Yeah, now let's see if we are on the right way. Oh yeah, baby. There they are. Where's the destroyer? That's the patrol boat. Yep. Where is Mr. Destroyer? There he is. Yeah, we are good to go. Now let's see. Yeah, nice. We need to go a little bit up. There's the destroyer.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Neuer Kurs 3-4.
Okay, now let's see. Okay, Now let's see, where are we now position wise? That's the standard freighter, that's the troop transport, that's the tanker. Okay. Nicey nice. Where is that bugger? That 4-stacker? There he is, okay. There's the other guy. Woo! There they are. Okay, but we need to get a little bit closer. Let's see. There they are. There is the destroyer. There they are. We need to get into his baffles. I don't want to get found out at the last moment, so yeah. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, nicey nice. So far he has not found out that we are here. The other destroyer is somewhere out there. There he is, barely visible for me, which means not at all visible for you guys. Sorry about that, but that's a YouTube compression thing. And we need to get into Mr. Destroyer's baffles. That should be enough. Okay, let's go. There we are. There's the tanker.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Ziel wird identifiziert.
Standard tanker draft. 9 meters. Perfect. 9.5. Magnetic pistol. 45 degrees. Bow to the right. 30, 45. Solution is running. Oh yeah, we are almost in his baffles. Just a few meters more. Okay, we have about 45 degrees, yeah. 30, 40, 45.
Kontakt, Frachter, kommt näher auf 1.
Shoot one. We have the troop transport. His draft is
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Ziel wird identifiziert.
8.5. That means we need about 9. Shoot 3. Standard freighter. Draft 7.8. That's 6, 7, 8, 8 and a little bit beyond 8. Shoot 2, 7, 8, a little bit more. Come on, what's going on? Push that button here, 70 degrees. Shoot 2. Oh.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Vor 2.
Shoot 2. Number 4, standard tanker, 9 meters. No, we go for this guy here. Troop transport 8.5, 9. Shoot 4.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy. Neue Tiefe 6,0 Meter.
Hey, that was not what I aimed at, but anyway, I mean, I take it. And what with the others? Looks like they miss, huh?
Derzeitige Tiefe 2,0. Kriegsschiff kommt näher. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Seerohrtiefe. 7, große Entfernung.
It looks like nobody's giving a shit that I'm here, huh? The hell? Oh, well, why not? Let's go and get rid of the stern torpedo. What do we have sunk? 1,733 tons. So far we missed, it seems.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, we need to get to periscope. Let's see.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Too close. Standard freighter. Troop transport. There he is. Draft 8.5. That's 9 meters. Magnetic pistol set.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Lösung eingestellt, Herr Kaloin.
Now let's see if that works. Shoot 5.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. 7,3 Meter.
And nobody is reacting. Strange, huh? They're just going their way. No searchlights, no search pattern. What the hell is going on here?
Torpedotreffer.
Oh, we got him. Nice. T1VO is good for something after all on his first patrol.
Jawohl, wir haben ihn! Wir haben ihn! Leise!
Oh, look! Mr. Escort is awakened from the sleeping. What a bunch of drunkards. Seriously, what have they been doing the whole time? Now we need to get the hell out of the convoy. That's way more interesting. What course are we steering right now? Slightly 25 something. We go to 350.
Neuer Kurs 350. Derzeitige Tiefe 2,0.
Oops. Oh yeah, that's a nice hole. Look at that. Yep, no more spins on the screws. So yeah, taking on heavy water by the stern. Okay. It might be just a matter of time, or maybe we have to spend a second one, I don't know, but it looks like she's sinking.
Torpedo hat Ziel verfehlt, Herr Kaloin.
You don't say. So, where are the destroyers, guys? Come on. Where are they? Maybe they cannot hear me because I'm inside of the convoy. But it was actually quite strange that they even came in so easy. There he is. Up, there he is.
Derzeitige Tiefe 3-0. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ruder 0 Grad.
Yeah, I think she's sinking. Might be a matter of time, but she's gone. That's for sure. Ah, there's the other destroyer here, right in the background, barely to see. Yep, she's dead in the water, yeah. Oh yeah, look at that, she's definitely not doing all too well, it seems.
Derzeitige Tiefe 4-0.
So, yeah, so far so good. And now, we need to get rid of the destroyers.
Kriegsschiff entfernt sich auf 3-8.
3-8, there's another one out there.
Kriegsschiff auf 4-0.
Somewhere there.
Gleichbleibend.
Ah yeah, there he is. There he is. A little shit.
4-1. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
Oh look, it's another V&W class. Yeah, noise.
Kriegsschiff auf 4-2.
He is going fast.
Gleichbleibend.
He cannot hear me.
Jawohl, neuer Kurs 4 kommt näher. Kriegsschiff auf 4-3 kommt näher.
4-3, closing.
Kriegsschiff auf 4-2 kommt näher.
Cannot see him, honestly.
Kriegsschiff auf 4-1 kommt näher.
I'm sorry. Cannot see him. There he is.
Derzeitige Tiefe 5-0. Kriegsschiff auf 4-0. Kommt näher.
Yep, motherfucker is going close and fast. I don't like that.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Neue Tiefe 140 Meter.
But he is going fast. He cannot hear us.
Kontakt. Kriegsschiff entfernt sich auf 223 mittlere Entfernung.
Yep, that's the 4-stacker. That's the other V&W. And that's the other one. But he is going fast. He cannot hear us because if he goes faster than 8 knots, the noise he makes himself covers my noises. So everything about 8 knots, he cannot hear you on his passive listening device. So, do we have to, oopsie, do we have to reload? No, it doesn't look like. What the hell is going on here?
Derzeitige Tiefe 6-0.
Why have they stopped? Oh, this is some extremely weird behavior again. Oh, there he is.
Kriegsschiff kommt näher auf 5-4.
Yep, he is slowing down and now he starts to search.
Kriegsschiff auf 5-5. Kommt näher.
What the hell are these two idiots doing?
Kriegsschiff auf 5-7. Kommt näher.
They are behaving properly.
5-9. Kommt näher.
What the hell are these two imbeciles doing?
Kriegsschiff auf 6-1. Kommt näher. Kriegsschiff auf 6-3. Kommt näher. Derzeitige Tiefe 7-0.
Oh yeah, that's a big hole in there. Look at
Kriegsschiff auf
that.
6-5. Kommt näher.
Yeah, in reality it would have broken their keel. Maybe even
Kriegsschiff auf 6-7. Kommt näher.
make it break apart. Ah, there he is.
Kriegsschiff auf 6-9. Kommt näher. Auf 7-1. Kommt näher.
Now let's see. I mean, these two guys here are looking completely wrong direction. Now he's going slow. He is listening.
Kriegsschiff auf 7-4. Kommt näher.
But they obviously don't know where we are. He might have a clue
Kriegsschiff
though.
auf 7-6. Kommt näher.
But he is going a little bit too fast.
Auf 7-8. Kommt näher.
And what are these two dumbasses doing here?
Kriegsschiff auf 8-0. Kommt näher.
You're not supposed to stop to pick up survivors. That's why they have a rescue ship and a convoy. God, hey.
Auf 8-2. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
It's so hard to get good personnel nowadays.
Derzeitige Tiefe auf 0,4. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
Or as we say in Germany, einmal mit Profis arbeiten.
Kriegsschiff auf 8, 6.
Okay, he is speeding up again.
Kriegsschiff auf 8, 8.
I'm sorry guys, but I'm really tired. I have to get used to having a
Kriegsschiff auf 9.
regular work schedule again. Yep, okay, he is speeding up again, so...
Kriegsschiff auf 9,2. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
Did we actually hit them? No, I don't think so.
Kriegsschiff auf 9,4. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
No, he has no damage. No, we didn't hit them. So why has he stopped?
9,6. Entfernung gleichbleibend. Kriegsschiff auf
Yep,
9,8.
there he is. He is definitely searching for us.
Kriegsschiff auf 1,0,0. Kommt näher.
And he might have a clue where we are. Maybe even just a little one, but...
Kriegsschiff auf 1,0,2.
Jawohl, Herr
Kommt
Kaloi.
näher.
Ruder 2. Grad Steuerbord.
These two here are completely at the wrong end.
Auf 1,0,3. Kommt näher.
But we need to be careful with this one. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm so tired.
Kriegsschiff auf 1,05. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
There he comes. He is definitely searching. And he has a clue where we are. He just does not know the exact position. Otherwise he would already have...
Derzeitige Tiefe 9,0. Kriegsschiff auf 1,0,9. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
Otherwise he would already have pinked the living shit out of us.
Kriegsschiff auf 1,0. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
I knew it! You little SOB.
1,5. Entfernung gleichbleibend. Kriegsschiff auf 1,17. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
Yeah, I knew it. That guy here at least knows what to do.
1,19. Entfernung gleichbleibend.
Oh yeah. What the hell is going on with the tanker? Wait a minute, now he's speeding up again? Oh, okay.
Kontakt, Frachter, entfernt sich auf 1,37. Geringe Entfernung.
I mean, sadly, there is no ramming damage here because otherwise, with such imbeciles like this guy here, we would have racked up quite some tonnage alone by the ramming. But, okay, now let's see. Yeah, he has definitely a clue that we are here, but he just doesn't know where exactly. So yeah, and it looks like we need to have a second torpedo for this guy here. Maybe. Let's wait and see. Okay guys, it seems we need another torpedo. Yep, there he is. Still not sinking. Okay, tough little ship. Anyways, we need to get into position and then we'll give him the stern torpedo. I have reloaded all the tubes. I've reloaded one of the homing torpedoes and the 3 electricals. So let's get there and then we'll shoot him. There he is. Okay, so this guy needs to go to bed. These guys get a little sleep. And we go and sink that one here. Okay, we are in position.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
So we have 0 knots. 0 knots. Right down 180. Right down 180. Oh, wait, I have a straight one right here. Okay, so 2,000 meters. Impact pistol 6 meters. Shoot 5.
Los!
Yep, running straight and hot. Now let's see if that works. Oh yeah. There she goes. That should be enough. That should be way more than... Oh! What does he want this time?
Neuer Funkspruch, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, yeah, we did that. So, what the hell? Still not sinking? You gotta be kidding me.
Kontakt, Kriegsschiff, kommt näher. Auf 272, große Entfernung.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. 1/3 Fahrt voraus. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Neuer Kurs 271. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Neue Entfernung.
Oops, I'm sorry.
41 Meter.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, 2 torpedoes should be enough for a ship like that. So, will you please do me the favor now? That should be way more than enough. Come on, sink now, fucking bucket. Oh, there is the destroyer. Which is totally historically inaccurate. If a ship fell out of the convoy, it was for its own. No destroyer would have come back. And no destroyer would have come back for a crippled ship like this, that's for sure. That's why they had rescue ships. Oh, we have him. That's why they have rescue ships in these convoys. These rescue ships were regular freighters with all amenities of a hospital ship, but they were armed and therefore not protected by the Geneva Convention. And some of them got quite famous, to be honest, and their commanders got distinguished service orders, and I think in one case even a George Cross. So yeah, destroyers in a convoy will not stop and pick up survivors. They will not stop and guard your crippled ship. They will not come back if you fall out of the convoy. Definitely. That shit ended in August 1914 when U9 sank HMS Hogue, Cressy, and Aboukir in less than 15 minutes because they stopped to pick up each other's survivors. And the U-boat commander, well, thank you for the targets, huh? There she goes. Yeah, as I said before, these convoy rescue ships, they had all amenities, including surgical facilities and hospital beds, and of course, extra number of lifeboats to pick up survivors. And the only reason why they were not in the under the protection of the Geneva Convention is because A, they were not marked as a hospital ship, and B, they were armed with deck guns and AA guns, and yeah, these guys had great balls. That's for sure. I mean, sailing at the last position of a convoy, sometimes even behind the last escort, that demands a special breed of sailors, that's for sure. Yep, there he is.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Schleichfahrt.
And there she goes. And there is the destroyer again. Okay, but he does not really know where we are. Okay, we have survivors in the life raft. That's good. And now we need to get the hell out of here. Yeah, so far so good. We have now sunk 9,000 and something tons. 1733 plus 9,505 tons. That's not bad. Hopefully we continue that on the next episode of this patrol. Yeah. There we go. Mr. Destroyer is searching, but yeah, he has no clue where we are. We are too far away. So let's get the hell out of here. Okay, now let's see if the surroundings are clear. Especially the there's nothing there. Especially the air. Yep. Nothing.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin. Ein Drittel Fahrt voraus. Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Auftauchen. Vorne um 10, hinten kommen auf 5.
So this shit's working, not working properly. Not the greatest fan of that new LSH 2022, to be honest. There's too much crap in there like this here. Look at that. Anyways. Yeah, this is it for this episode. We will continue to our patrol quadrant up in AM54. And yeah, I wish you all a nice weekend. Stay safe out there, and I hope to see you all again on our next episode of U-204's Adventures in the North Atlantic. Bye bye.